Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. In the last episode, we made it to the western part of the Southwestern Sea, but the ghost ship blocks our way if it's crazy fog, so we need to find a way through that. It would be a shame if this island wouldn't have any clues. Oh wait! There's clues. All over the place. Turns out there's a guy here who tried to sail through the fog and seems to have found some solutions. So, Molida Island's going to be the key. Holy freaking heck, your face is creepy. Oh god. Why? Yeah, so basically everyone's talking about the ghost ship and so on and so forth. This place is basically our key to success in getting through the ghost ship. So, it's a pot! Get the pot! Yeah, pot! Break it! Yeah! Won money! I've stolen all of this hut's funds! Yeah! I'm a horrible person. So, basically, yeah, I have actually, but it seems like there's no way through the fog. We'll get sent back to original spot Romanos, who lives in the video. Apparently, his dad got through the ghost ship fog, so he knows the solutions. He's the person who's in the Wayfarer log, by the way. You learned that pretty early on. Of course I want some valuable information. There's a tiny island on the middle of 3 boulders. That's right, there's actually hidden islands that aren't actually on the map. We're actually going to encounter our first one today. So, if you want to like make a note, you can go to your sea chart and be like, huh, these 3 islands right here, there could be a thing right there. That was a terrible note. But, basically there's an island there. We're going to check it out later in this episode. But for now, we have to solve the mystery of the fog. The Wayfarer words number 2, so he did make his way through the fog. How, though? That's the mystery we're going to have to solve, but apparently the Isle of Gus is there, that's where we want to go, so, yeah, so basically his father left all these tablets. I mean, it just seemed kind of rude to just put random signs in the middle of the town that no one can remove, just kind of, hey, treasure chest. What do we have in here? Oh, some Goron Amber. So, more treasures for our treasure list. Eventually we'll sell those for good money, if I remember correctly. I don't know if treasures have any other purpose besides money in this game. I can't seem to recall it having any other purpose, but yeah. Also, this shop actually sells arrows now, so eventually we're gonna have a bow. We don't quite have a bow yet, though, so if we try to buy it, she'll be like, you silly biscuit, you don't have a bow! So, unfortunately, we can't really do much there. I only have, what, 1 potion? Oh, this is my collection, not my items. There's my items. I have 1 red potion, so I guess we can get a purple one as well. What the purple one does is if I happen to die, it's basically a fairy. Oh, it's 150 rubies, though. Tempting, but no. I think we'll be okay without it. I want to save up money for a few certain things before I spend it on potions. There's a few certain things that are really important to spend money on. So that's the plan for now. We don't have the enemy across the island over there yet, so we'll deal with that later. So otherwise, we have to head up here to Romano's house and learn about his father. So, we want to head up there, so on and so forth. But apparently he left his place and he's abandoned his family. He refused to work. He just abandoned his family to become an adventurer. He's kind of a douchebag if you think about it. Some family problems here, basically. Some family problems. You try to go to this cave, but the mother's gonna be like, excuse me! Can't let you do that, Starling! And then you're like, well, fine. So, anyway, this is a Romanos. He has a massive nose. That nose, though. So, yeah, we're our own way? Okay, yeah, I'm totally going my own way. Yeah! So, he gets all pissed off when he says, apparently his father did some sort of thing about, like, oh, going your own way, adventure, can I put food on the table? Well, unfortunately, no. Kinda have to, a little bit of mature. Okay, you're not really being mature either, staying home and eating cheese. It's not very exciting, so he blows us off, so I guess he's just kind of a useless person. We're just gonna go ahead and leave. Okay, what do you want, Romanos? So he gets all pissy. I mean, he just has some pent-up anger issues, really. So he's fed up with his father, but he does have a specific route to get to the Foggy Passage. I don't know why one specific route will get you through the Foggy Passage while nothing else will. That's not really how fog works, but it's Zelda logic. So there's a cave back there, he has a hideaway, so he might have some details in there. So we have permission to go inside the cave. Let's go on an adventure! To glory! Yes, I did talk to your son, so I'm gonna go in the cave now. Your son gave me permission, so I'm allowed to do it. That's right. Excuse me, not princess. So we're allowed to go into the cave finally, and there's enemies and stuff in here, so we should probably actually get our sword out and be prepared to slash the heck out of things. All of the chews and all of the keys. Get out of the way. Okay, so we have some precise jumps to make here. Watch out for the keys, they will interrupt your jumps. Otherwise, you head down here. I have no idea how to get that treasure chest or if it's even possible at the moment, so I'm fairly sure we're going to need an item to get that later. If I'm wrong, someone tell me, because I'd be curious to know. But this guy comes out, and he's all angry guy. If he's trying to attack him, his shield will block everything. So there's two ways you can do it. You can either wait for him to sort of slash you and go for that, but that takes a while and it's really dangerous. The best option is use your boomerang. You just have to get him from behind, which is easier said than done. Stop shooting fire at me when I'm using the boomerang! Stop! Rude! Rude. If you can get a good hit for your boomerang, there we go. How did I hit his shield instead? I am failing this fight miserably. There we go. Get him from behind and slash the heck out of him. He really shouldn't have been that hard. But apparently I'm a derp. Yeah, he's a little bit tricky to hit the boomerang if he moves correctly, so it's not the easiest fight in the world, and I took half my health just doing that one fight. A little sad, but we got some Octorock, so everything's okay. So we're gonna go ahead, destroy these up. Stop it. I don't know what my sword hit there, by the way, just kinda hit something, but there we go, back to full health. Tap, there we... Even when I have an actual stylus in my hand, touchscreen combat can be a massive pain in the butt sometimes. There we go. I'm just like all of the derping at touchscreen combat today. But anyways, use this bomb rock to bring us a shortcut back. This is just where we started here. So that'll bring us a shortcut back. Otherwise, you use this bomb rock to bomb this cracked wall and see the mysteries that are inside. Which is basically Romano's dad's secret hideout. That was not the hardest thing to find in the world. One was behind a bombed rock, so I guess that's a thing. So let's go ahead and read his book. His journal. At a private space. Well, it's a shame we're interrupting your private sanctuary, sir. But he has a second hideaway. It's under the spot where the lines between his stone tablets intersect. Well, how are we going to get inside that spot? Well, the answer is... with this! We got ourselves a shovel. So now that we have a shovel, we could dig a hole where the stone tablets intersect, and we can enter the other hideout, and hopefully that one will have a clue. So there we go, items. So any sort of thing like this, any sort of dirt like this, you can dig up, and this is going to be a humongous source of rupees in the game. There are at least early on right now, like there are so many places we can dig up right now for easy cash. It's actually kind of a little bit silly. So if you backtrack over here, there's actually a couple dirt piles in the place where we fought the Zora, I guess this is a Zora or something like that, or some sort of Zora-esque creature back when Zoras were evil, and not when they became good fish people, like in recent Zeldas. But then they became birds. Right now aren't Zoras bird people anyway? I don't even know anymore. There's fishes, there's Zoras, there's birds, there's Medley. You kind of chill with her, she's pretty cool. Wind Waker references, yeah! Well, it is fan of Hourglass, it's kind of the sequel to Wind Waker. It'd be kind of silly to not have references to that. Anyway, we head outside here, and we can get another short chest with a Zora scale in it, so speaking of Zoras. And we get the more stone tablets, so wait for what was number 3. Lots of islands over there, he's going to see them all, so on and so forth. What we're going to want to do is take our map and mark the location now of all of these Wayfarer stones. So there's one here, there's one way over here near the village, right over here. So this is the 4th one. What a discovery, a temple! Well, that's actually the temple that has the spirit. So, the spirit of, well, whatever spirit we have. The spirit of power, but we need more spirits. Hey! More things to dig. More money! Look how much money we're making! We've literally tripled our rupees in, like, one episode. It's a little silly. Is there any more places for me to dig around here? Can I, like, dig more holes? It seems to be very effective for my wallet. People seem to bury money a lot. Anyway, there's a stone tablet over here, so let's mark this on our map as well. And then we're going to want to mark... Oh, shoot, I didn't mark the one over there. Well, it was like, what, right here-ish or so? Yeah, it's about there. And then the other one is right here. So, one more thing on our map. And now we have 4 markers. So what I do is connect them in such a way that there's an intersection right here. So we don't really need any of these anymore, we just need the intersection, which is right around there. And then from there, we can, we just have to go to that spot, dig a hole, and, well, it actually ends up being under this tree here. So you dig that tree, and you have access to Romano's secret second hideout. It's surprising no one's walking that tree and falling through the dirt there, because clearly that was not the most secure thing in the world. What do we have in here? We have a treasure map! So we got our second treasure map today. Cool. So that ends up... I can't take that seriously, the fact that I put all that stuff there, but yeah. Wait, we have 2 treasure maps, right? That's a thing. We have like 2 in this area, don't we? Yeah, okay. I guess the other ones just don't show up, it just shows the one that you just recently got. Interesting. So let's go read his journal here. Also, you can kind of see a map in the background with a certain path through a certain section. But anyway, if you're reading these words, you found this true highway. Well, unfortunately, I'm not Romanos. He's actually back home eating cheese, being kind of lame. Yeah, you're kind of a bad father, man. There's a time for adventure. There's a time for raising your family and putting food on the table. Douche. Anyway, so yeah, he basically encourages his son to go out on an adventure. But for now, what we need to do is a certain path through the foggy passage. So we take our sea chart, and wait, no, not this sea. We want to go to the Northwest Sea, and now we draw ourselves the path through. Oop, I kind of lost the map there. Alright, let's I've completely lost track of how I'm writing this thing. Let's just start from the beginning. So go do. Kind of a really bad representation of the path, but that should be close enough. So that's the path we need to take, basically. We just need to go around those rocks in that specific order, and that will allow us to get to the ghost ship. Or, well, get through the fog, at least. No guarantees about getting that ghost ship. That thing might be a bit more elusive than that. But we head over here, and an interesting door with a strange sun emblem. Well, we could try opening it. I mean, that's what Celia wants us to do. Or Celia. I don't even pronounce names in this game. So, something about the crest, though. That don't forget, she's forgotten everything. But something seems to spark her memory here. So we'll just go ahead and be like, you know what's over here? There's this little, like... sun, well, it's like a circle with, like, little sun things. Yeah. Look at that art history over there! We have a sun on our map! I'm so bad at this. Let's not even just pretend, let's not even pretend like I can draw worth a damn with this stylus. I can't even do stylus combat today, let alone draw a stylus. It's just kind of all sorts of sad. Oh, hey. Grass has money in it. So anyway, we found his husband's highway. Yeah, he'd probably be a bit pissed off that I found it, not his lazy-ass son. But that's your fault, Romanos, for being a lazy-ass boy. So, we found your hideaway. We've inspired him. So, there's that. We've inspired Romanos. We've dealt with the family drama. Is there anything? I already dug this one up, but okay, just a rupee now. The hole was refilled. The money was not. I want to, like, okay, can I roll when is there anything in this tree, too? Nope, the trees are useless here. I just feel like rolling, but apparently I can roll in command plenty fine when I'm doing practice runs, but when I'm trying to, like, actually do this, like, during a recording, I just can't operate these stylus controls for shit. So, we found us a random map. Did we write in our chart? Well, he's halfway he's like, well, you're kind of dumb. But, actually, no, we did write it down. Just kidding, Lineback. I was just fooling you. So, yeah, we did write it down. Let's head off. The fog awaits. Ooh, spooky! So, before we head to the fog, though, we have that mysterious island in the south, and also the ship icon. If you remember correctly, there's a ship. Or at least, yeah, it's like right behind the, yeah, it was hidden over here. Let's go to the ship first. And then we'll head to the island that is, by there, so... More silly, but now I know our way to the fog. And actually, you can see the island right here. It's oh, well, there's a hazard ahead, but apparently we're going to discover the island first. So when you get close, Celia's like, hey, look! There's an island. Let's mark it on the charts. So, that wasn't very difficult to do, and for the sake of actually being able to see things, let's go ahead and get rid of our ridiculous marking here. So the island's just a little tiny thing over there. You can dock over there. So on the way back from the boat, I guess I kind of... No, yeah, the route's still going, right? Yeah, okay, so jump! What a strange circumstance of events there. But we're going to head to the boat, and from there we're going to head to the anchor and check out that new island as well. So, plenty of happenings to go today. We have enemies, of course, and now we have a cannon. We have enemies all sorts of everywhere. Much to the chagrin of editing Lucky, who will have to edit the top screen every time that happens. Yeah! Because it had to have a top screen thing telling us to watch out every time. But we head to this boat. There will be a boat basically in every single chart, and there will be different things on this one. This one has a dead guy who's being accosted by a bunch of enemies. You can't talk to him as long as there's enemies left, so let's go ahead and just finish off these little munchkins. You are being a pain in the butt. You know what? Spin it? Nope. Either I'm gonna range my spin attack. That one isn't! Spin attack to the face! Aw, yeah. So you kill off all the enemies, and this guy still is trying to play dead, so just keep talking and be like, poke, poke, hey, I'm not an enemy. Hey, I killed everyone! Were you not listening? So eventually he notices that he's not surrounded by anyone anymore, and wow, you have a beard! So they didn't leave, we sort of murdered them. There should be dead corpses all sorts of everywhere, but apparently not. So, this guy's basically part of the defense force. His name's Naev. I guess it's supposed to be like Navy, but it's like Naev? Naev? I don't know what it's supposed to be. But apparently he patrols the water as a peacekeeper. Good thing he got mobbed by little moblin things and got wrecked by them. But for helping him out, we get ourselves another treasure. It's a Helmrock plume, so lots of different treasures today. So, yeah! I love getting... Exactly, everyone loves presents, even though I kind of had to save her life with it, so, you know what, take a barrel to the face. But, other than that, it's really not much to do with him here for now. He will actually have something important later, though, if I remember correctly, so we'll deal with that when it gets to it. For now, we head to the mysterious island and see what's on there, and then we go ahead and make it through the fog, and, finally make our way to the Northwest Sea. Hello, friend! You are our friend. You're also dead. So, from there, we head to this new island. And then we head northwest. Oh, hey, one of these things. Basically, these things, well, they kind of went away really fast. But those jellyfish things, they're not really enemies. But as long as you keep shooting them with the cannon, they'll keep dropping more money. So they're actually a decent source of income for all that. But anyway, new island. Lots of grass everywhere, so if you want to like just cut grass for money, I suppose you can come here. There's also choo-choos in the grass, though, so be careful about that, and they're kind of douchey. Also treasure. And this treasure will happen to have a courage gem. So I don't think we haven't gotten a courage gem yet. I think we have, what, 2 power gems and a courage gem now? I don't think we haven't even have a wisdom gem yet. I'm not sure. I don't remember what we have. But, yeah, basically there's a cave here. Welcome to Spirit Island. May perhaps have something to do with these spirit gems that we get. Well, they pretty much blatantly said right here, spirit gems. So the spirits that we're getting, we can power them up with spirit gems. And, wow, that door was difficult. But, we'll build a power up with spirit gems. We need 10 spirit gems to give power to a spirit, and 20 spirit gems for a spirit to fully realize its power. Basically, we're going to be able to power up our spirits, and they'll have different effects that'll boost Link's stats in some sort of way. Or at least have some sort of special effect on Link. So... really kind of, it is kind of cool. You go to the collection screen, you can equip different spirits, but unfortunately, since we don't have any of them powered up yet, we don't really have that option yet. But the spirits are helpful, and that's why you get like spirit gems, because eventually you'll get power-ups to Link. You power up your spirits, you can power up Link. It's pretty awesome. So, basically, the goddess of spirits has been awaiting our arrival. They haven't recovered their true strength, you have to find spirit gems, so on and so forth. Basically, the gems we've been collecting are all for this. So there's 20 for each, 60 total. And we have, like, what, 4? 3? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So I guess we'll just... Hey, here, have some power gems. We have 2. So we have to find 8 more of them. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before we can fully power up. Especially, it's not, we're actually gonna get our first spirit power up. Not actually too terribly far in the future, but, it'll take a bit. But once we get it, it'll be awesome. In order to head over here, we need, more equipment, so... It's kind of funny how you really need, like, that equipment to explore everything, but... For now, yeah, something was worth a trip. It was, the fact that we learned about how to use the spirit gems. Too bad we don't have enough yet. Line back, let's go search for treasure! I'm sure you'll be happy about that, living in your castle on a boat. I still can't get over the fact we have a castle on our boat. It's freaking wonderful! I love it! Anyway, Northwestern Sea time. Let's get through this fog, and we're gonna call it an episode. So, this might be... Well, we got more hazards. Oh, one other thing that I haven't mentioned, or that someone pointed out to me, is those tornadoes that go around, and not the ones like that stop you from getting anywhere, but the ones, just the little ones over here that cause damage, like there's one over here. You actually can destroy it with the cannon. You just take 2 shots. There we go. Hit once, it'll get smaller. Hit twice, and it'll go away. So you actually can destroy these tornadoes. They're sort of enemies of sort, and they actually kind of act like them. You can shoot them and kill them. So go figure, you actually can shoot a tornado. Also, the frog's over here. I'm gonna try to actually shoot this frog. That totally hit you! These frogs are so hard to hit. I swear to God, I cannot hit these frogs away from me. How did I miss that frog? Oh, whatever. It's not even the end of the world. He basically says, hey, you shot me with the cannon, nice shot, but you can't do anything with the frogs yet anyway. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Maybe I'll show off the frog text at some other point, but, we're actually going to be able to get stuff to do with those frogs, possibly even next episode. So, we'll learn about the purpose of those frogs soon. For now, we have a ghost ship to get past. I know your path through the fog now. You cannot fool me, so just follow the path you wrote, and you will be able to make it through quite easily. So, we'll do that. We'll go head to a new island after that, and we'll probably end the episode from there. And then we'll be able to finally explore this Northwestern Sea in the next one. It'll be quite exciting. There's actually quite a lot you can do on this Northwestern Island. So just be careful of the enemies of the fog. You know how easily they can kind of sneak up on you when you can't really see them. Maybe still can't see much or anything. So just trust your navigation. Trust the route that you have been given. And all will be okay. Unfortunately, we can't really get to the northwest, and we're not going to be able to actually find the ghost ship. It's kind of hidden in the fog. For now, we just need a safe path through the fog. We'll worry about catching up the ghost ship later when we actually have the ability to do so. We're going to actually need, well, all 3 spirits for that. So, I mean, you can't really get past the prophecy until, you know, you have all the stuff. When you're like, oh, you need the spirits to get to the ghost ship, you're probably going to need the spirits to get to the ghost ship. Oh, hello, Rock. I almost ran into you. Good thing my navigation skills are decent enough. Hello, guy. See, I can shoot these guys perfectly fine. It's just I can't shoot freaking frogs ever. I'm terrible at hitting those frogs. It's like the bunnies from Spirit Tracks all over again. All of the nope. All of the nope. So, we hit these guys with our cannonballs. They die. Ooh, 20 rupees. I will take that. We made a pretty penny this episode. Now that we have the shovel, the game's just going to give us money everywhere, which is really nice. So, jeez! Speaking of money everywhere, suddenly, apparently, normal enemies drop 20 rupees. Oh, watch out! I might be able to get past that without exploding. Oh, well, take damage. It's okay. Hard turn to starboard. At least they use, like, proper boat terms, you know. Probably should be paying attention to the fact that there's dangerous barrels everywhere, lest I die. That would be quite unfortunate. So, we'll go ahead and just try to not explode. That would be preferred. Can you drop a heart? I can use some heart. No, more money, huh? It's more money at least. I think that was, what, 5 rupees? It's still better than 1. I'll take it. So, we slowly get through this fog. It is quite the arduous process. I see you enemy up there. Can't fool me, and we get our heart back. So now we're at 3 out of 4. I feel perfectly okay with that. Not gonna be a problem. And, yeah, we get through the fog. And, well, I'm kind of repeating myself here. There's lots of enemies, but eventually, I see that barrel there. I see you there, barrel. I see you there, turret thing. I don't know what you're even called. I don't even care. But we'll finally be able to explore the sea. Lots of cool stuff up here. Lots of mini-games, actually. So next episode's going to be more of an exploring, side-questy sort of thing. But we'll get to the Isle of Gust soon enough, and the next dungeon. The next dungeon's quite fun, I think. Well, it's fun and annoying at the same time. It's, there's certain enemies, and they're both amusing and terrifying and annoying, and I'm sure you guys will get a kick out of them. Anyway, the fog is slowly lifting. Clear skies again. It would appear we've made it through the fog. How excellent. Also, new enemy over here. They'll find these ships sort of going around, these pirate ships, and they will fire the bullets at you, and I'm also going to try to keep this thing alive at the same time. Nope. So many things to shoot, and I've also run out of the ability to move. So they take about 5 hits to do. No, I want you to stay alive, jellyfish. Kill everything at the same time! So yeah, the boats will take several hits to kill. Oh, and the next one too, by the way, you can get like tons of money like this. It's pretty awesome. But let's draw a route quickly. We want to head, actually, you can see from here that there's actually an island, oh, that's actually Beetle's ship. But there's actually an island over in this direction to discover. There actually is a hint on the Isle of Gus as to where all these islands will be. But, we're gonna go explore them first anyway, because generally if you just kind of, like, move around, you'll be like, hey, look, islands! Just kind of use your eyes. I'm not using my eyes right now because I'm trying to get just copious amounts of money from jellyfish. But yeah, see? Hidden island right here that is not on the map. So, are we gonna notice the island? Celia! I am stuck on the boat. Okay. Apparently we're not allowed to forcibly dock here. Apparently you have to see the island from a distance, or you'll run straight into the island. Celia! Notice... Oh, hey! Look, there's an island right there! I only ran face first into it with a boat! That's just... Celia! You had one job! One job. And that was to point out the islands. Actually, apparently, well, we certainly docked the most certain... What a way to end an episode! Welcome to Zowz's Island! We're gonna explore it next episode, guys, along with the rest of the Northwestern Sea. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. I don't even know anymore! See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.